No, you can be on the chat even if there's nothing streaming.
Yeah, we wouldn't see it.
Is it working again?
Oh, I see.
Sorry, I think
All right,
that we
we're back.
blinked out.
We're back. Sorry about that again.
Chris Smith, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that we dropped you.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to get more people in here. So, okay, this person.
Seb Bell.
Seb.
Hello?
Welcome
Seb,
to the
hello.
house. Can you hear us?
I think the stream might have died. I'm not actually sure. You might want to be aware of that.
Yeah, we restarted it. We're back.
We restarted it. I think we're back. Are we back? Yeah. We're back. Okay.
Oh yes, I can see.
Cool.
Right, you're awesome. I just want to put that out there.
Thanks. Is that it?
Well, no, hang on. I also want to say, Brad, you're a bit of an inspiration to me because I want to go into game development myself, and I actually think what you're doing here is really awesome, staying independent and stuff.
Yeah, man.
Thanks. That's really moving to me. Thank you.
And also, I've got one kind of question, query sort of thing.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna throw it at you here. So I don't want to take too long. I'm a big fan of playing games over and over again. I love the replayability. I want everything to be completely random. Come on, I just want to play the game and just be random every time. I mean, come on, this is what I want.
Well, this is a good game for you, probably.
Yeah, I mean, I think that we're still gonna have certain things in terms of like technology tree unlocks and like when the more difficult demons will show up and things like that. But we want to have the game be kind of a randomization level in terms of like the overall structure. I've been thinking of it kind of like in between old XCOM and new XCOM is right where I'd like to split it, so that you have a little bit of structure, but you don't have like too many story beats that are the same. Try to keep the story more emergent and more in your hands.
Yeah. All right. That sounds pretty awesome.
All right.
I mean, I'm going to put thousands of hours in, clearly.
Yeah, man. Thanks for backing.
Oh, and we've also talked about ways. This is the only thing that we've been kind of cagey about and not talking about. Ways to link your multiple playthroughs together so that previous playthroughs will impact future playthroughs. And I don't know if it's going to work, but we have some sweet ideas we'll be talking about later. But I think that you, Mr. I want to play it for thousands of hours, will be really into it. So thanks. Thanks, Seb. Thanks for backing. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the call. We're going to take another call. Okay, bye. Hello? Hello? Hey. Hey, can you hear us?
Hello.
Hello?
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 Hello. Can you hear us? Welcome to the back house.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Hold on. Okay, we'll call you back. How do you say that? Leon?
Leonie?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Welcome to the back house.
I'm going to get your video in here.
Awesome.
Okay.
The stream is really, really late, so I'm going to be short.
Okay.
That's okay.
Alright, you guys are awesome. I immediately wanted to back you guys. It's impossible to... You can't use PayPal where I'm from.
Can you use Amazon payments?
You can't support anything on the internet, so I had to go through a friend who has an account in Germany. Just to back you.
That's dedicated. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate that.
So I love the game, love the art style, love the idea, and I can't wait to play the game.
Thank you. Thank you so
much. Thanks so much. Our special guest has finally arrived.
I got my Skype working. I'm right here.
Yeah, look, we've Skyped Tim Schafer in.
That sounds so good and clear. Wow.
Do you have anything to say to Tim Schafer before we let you go?
So bye, guys. The other people want to talk to.
Okay, bye.
Nice to see you.
Thanks for backing.
There's like a 3-minute lag. So you sit down in like 3 minutes. Hey, how's it going so far?
It's going great. I've been in this wheelchair for almost 3 hours.
Have you met? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, some people spend their whole lives in one.
I know. I don't want it to.
I was very insensitive.
Very insensitive.
I don't want it to be insensitive. It was a throwback.
Who's that guy right there?
Hello.
Oh no, the curtain's opening.
You're live on the internet.
Welcome
it's you.
to the back house.
There's only 10 minutes left on Massive Chalice live stream. And look, the whole company of Double Fine is coming to help us shut it down.
Yeah,
just tear the shit down.
No,
it doesn't matter.
There's another meeting in here, and they're just trying to get ready for the other.
There's a meeting at 2, so we really have to shut this down.
You call it the back house?
The back house.
Back house.
One of our first callers, last name was Backhouse.
Oh.
And so
Thus
I'm
dubbing
liking
this
And now you
really
stole
well.
it.
Can you
this
hear
is
me?
the back house. You're in it.
Hey.
As with every idea
Ready?
that we're going to put in this game is
Do you have a mic?
stolen
Okay, great.
from
Everybody
backers.
can hear
He's
you.
got a mic.
I remember when
Really?
Dad first came to us with this idea for a game, and I was like, oh, that's really bad. But I don't want
Yeah.
to tell him, how can I sync it without taking credit for syncing it? I'll set him up to do a Kickstarter.
Yeah, so that it would just utterly fail.
Because there's no way that could work
You
twice.
would just train wreck it, and then
Now I don't know what to do.
now we have to make this game.
Well, I mean, you don't have to. We can
I'm sorry we can't hear you.
spend that money.
We're gonna
I'm sorry.
take.
Good
Okay,
pat to Mumming.
thanks for backing though. Thank you so much. We're gonna take another one.
Hey, I liked his, he had oatmeal as his
Yes,
right name. What is
Miguel.
Hello.
with that exact icon? What is that an icon?
Can you hear
Oh,
me?
I think there's a lot of those little
Yeah,
8-bit
Johnson
things.
has that.
We'll show that. A lot of
Can you
those,
hear
like,
me?
8-bit avatars. They're really cool.
Yes, we can answer him.
I can't hear him. It's getting really loud in here, Miguel. I think this is gonna have to be
Can
our
you hear
last
me?
call. We have 9 minutes left on our campaign. What do you want to talk about, Massive Chalice?
Welcome to the backhouse.
First of all, I would love to say that I love the games, and just one question: are you planning on doing some multiplayer where you play the aliens or the demons?
Oh, we've talked about that. Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
But no.
Here it goes.
Yes?
We've talked about that. We've talked about it, but we really want to focus on the single player campaign just for the because we want to take all of our budget from the Kickstarter and put it towards just the single player so it can be as good as possible. Later on, we're definitely going to look into like adding multiplayer and adding other features to the game.
Anything could happen in the long run. Who knows?
Anything could happen. This is the internet.
Anything
Okay.
can happen.
That's good.
Okay, cool. Thanks for backing. Thanks for
you.
your support.
Yeah.
Thank you. Take care.
We're taking this guy's call because he has a Massive Chalice avatar. I mean,
Whoa.
bam.
Alex Perzik, welcome to the backhouse. Can you hear
Alex,
us?
hello.
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 Hey, it works. That's crazy.
How are you guys?
Your Skype icon is a Massive Chalice, so
It is. I changed it just before I called you guys so you would notice.
Wrong answer.
Get him out of here! Get this!
I mean,
Chalice
wait a
guy
second.
outta here.
I've had this since Skype was invented.
I don't care. That's awesome, and you did it at the right time because you're live on the Massive Chalice hotline. What do you want to talk about? You're totally pricking this, Alex. This is your
Oh
big
my God.
moment on the internet. Don't choke, man.
Oh man.
Ask me about the epic timeline and how awesome you think it is, and I'll give you a
guys
great
already talked
answer.
about it. You guys have already talked about it.
Yeah, the odds are we have.
We definitely have. We
Nice.
definitely have talked about it.
Oh
That's a good
man.
question.
Oh, so the previous Skype caller talked about multiplayer. Have you guys talked about co-op at all?
Well,
Would that be easy to
We
implement?
talked about it.
Talk about it.
I mean, it would I think hot seat multiplayer is a lot simpler from a development perspective. Doing it over the internet adds a lot of stuff. And actually, Dan McGarry,
back-end work.
this
Lots
guy
of
right
stuff.
here, has done a lot of the multiplayer of our games, and it does increase the budget because his paycheck is so massive. You see this right here? You see this right here? That would basically only pay for Dan McGarry. So I don't know if you want multiplayer in the game or not, because he would have to do it, and then he's like,
there'd be
he's
no
such a-
other part of the game.
yeah, he's such a prima donna too. It's ridiculous.
Oh my
and
God.
I don't know, but so I think that like hot seat multiplayer definitely more of a possibility. But then like we talked about, I should probably turn that off because it's hiding everybody's face. Like we talked about, if we do anything over the internet, it's gonna increase the budget a lot. But that stuff could come later after we finish the single player game campaign. So hey, thanks for backing.
Thanks for backing.
Thanks for backing.
Okay, Brian, give a speech.
Yeah. Yeah, did you give a speech? Did you write one?
Speech.
Oh wait, I just accepted another call.
Speech.
I just-
Speech. Speech.
We're
He'll
expecting.
never
We
know.
have 5 minutes. We're accepting one more call.
Oh my god. Just take questions from the audience.
You're just trying to run out the clock so you don't have to give a speech.
Patrick.
Hello.
Welcome to the backhouse. Can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Bathhouse.
It's a backhouse. It's the backhouse.
Yes. Hey.
All right, Patrick, you're our last caller on the
second.
Massive Chalice Hotline. What do you want to talk
One
about?
second.
Or do you want to make a speech? Because Brad doesn't have a speech.
Okay, Skype is the audio is up.
Just say something awesome.
Okay, sorry. Like, I'm going along with the tradition tonight, and I'm having audio issues, so I'm a bit
No, we
delayed.
can hear you great.
Just go ahead.
Just start talking.
I did have a question.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't hear you. I did have a question. It
Sure,
was
what is it?
answered. I'd just like to say you guys are brilliant. I'm looking forward to the game. I will reiterate the point of the person who asked the question I did. You guys should like if people are like you should put people into research or something like that, rather than just having like in the new XCOM just some faceless department that's completely separate.
We agree. We think that's going to be a really cool part of the
we
game.
think it's really awesome to take the engineers and scientists kind of aspect of XCOM and push it into the heroes that you've retired.
Yeah.
Super
Into the
awesome.
Bloodline house
Yeah,
system,
because
yeah.
you'll already be attached to them. Like you saw them fighting on the battlefield and you were controlling them, and then you retired them, and now they're still helping the realm in different ways. I think that's incredibly awesome, and we've talked about it. Thank you so much, Patrick.
Thanks for
backing. It's awesome. Okay, now I'm supposed to give a speech.
Do it.
The money screen is actually old.
Which
Get
one?
out of town.
Oh, refresh. Go to that back and read. Yeah. Scroll to the right.
What?
$1.
Oh no, I just moved it. That was not what I wanted to do.
Scroll it.
I know, I realized how terrible. I just broke everything.
You can hang out.
Oh no! That's not it either.
Hey, you talk. I'll
No.
Just close those windows so you can actually do it. You're putting it in the wrong way.
No. Everyone, relax. We still have a couple minutes for me to fix this problem.
Let me fix it.
Everyone
You
relax.
should talk.
Just scroll the window down. What are you doing?
Everyone, relax.
This is gonna be terrible.
I've got this XSplit program's number. You know what? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We're going with that. All right, that'll work, right? Great.
Speech.
So Matt Hansen told me that I should go back to my desk last night and fire up the Bill Pullman speech at the end of Independence Day.
This is gonna be good. Yeah.
Well, I ran out of time because we were live streaming and trying to set this shit up that I didn't have a chance to do it, and I can't remember that off the top of my head because I haven't watched that movie in forever.
This is super poignant. So
This is our Independence Day.
Yeah! Woo!
But he
Game
was
over,
like,
man, game
like,
over.
yeah, maybe you can inspire someone to Randy Quaid their wallet into the Massive Chalice Kickstarter. And I was like, that's amazing. So there's still 2 minutes to take your entire savings and just dump it in there. Now it's 95. Oh my God, there's so little time where it's counting down the seconds.
92 seconds.
I just want to say this whole process has been just amazing, and I'm blown away by the support and the fact that, I don't know, Tim, thank you.
Good job, Brad.
Thank you. Thank you for believing in me and the team, and just Double Fine itself. Thanks for making this crazy place where everybody can just like pitch ideas and just be a crazy video game making person, and have a chance to like actually connect with the community and make games that I don't know, make any kind of game. That's the other thing that really just whatever people are inspired by here, we can just like pitch the ideas and just make the craziest shit you've ever seen, and like just make cool stuff and make new games and new IPs and no sequels, and not that we're against sequels.
Connect Party.
We're gonna make Massive Chalice 2
Yeah.
and 3. Somebody said, "Hey, it's a trilogy, right?" And we're like, "Yeah, obviously."
You're gonna have
but
to start working on this game in 30 seconds.
30. Okay, so yeah, I have 32 seconds. So it's been amazing. Thanks, Tim. Thanks the team. Thanks 2Player Productions. Thanks everybody, and most importantly, thanks the backers for making this thing actually a thing.
We can still hit 2 million, you guys.
Because we can still do it. We can still do it. We can still do it.
16 seconds.
Just get it in there. But yeah, it's been amazing. I've had kind of a weird year of pitching video games, and now I don't have to. We're gonna make Massive Chalice. Thank you.
5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
Gangsta style!
I just spilled it all over my suit. Thank you. Here, you drink it now. I just saw it go up. How did that happen?
Hooray! Hooray!
I can get some cups.
Is that our final number? It's still going up. It's still
We
going
broke
up.
Kickstarter. It's still going
We
up.
broke Kickstarter somehow. It just went up, didn't
Does
it?
anyone have a
People
glass?
probably already had their pledge like submitted, but not the payment confirmed
Okay.
yet.
I'm gonna
Probably
sneak
what
off
happened.
and
Look at
Where are
that.
the
That's
glasses?
that's probably.
guys.
Is that going to be our final number, or should we wait?
Probably
wanna
about
wait?
pretty much our final
Where are those
number,
cups
probably.
coming
John, probably
I see, like, two.
maybe
I mean,
our
there
final
might be
number.
one or two more pledges where people are still
Somebody
clicking
would
the confirm
just
button.
get it in there. So it just went up.
Just went up again.
Yay!
Yeah.
That's a nice one. That's a nice round one. So 1,228,000.
$900.
We're totally
Yeah,
getting
almost.
Garrett back in here to celebrate with
Oh
us.
man, Garrett's coming back. Garrett Bridges.
Okay, your first milestones in a month.
Set
Get to
that
work.
video.
There you go.
Garrett, you're back!
Garrett, you're back. Welcome back to
made
the
it!
back house.
Garrett, $1,228,975. What do you have to say to that? Speechless! Hey!
Hey.
So exciting!
Congratulations, guys. I'm really happy for y'all. I know it's gonna end well.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Um,
Thanks, thanks, man.
That was awesome.
You want some champagne?
Yeah, I would love some champagne actually.
You want some champagne?
Thank you.
Garrett, don't drink champagne until you're older, all right? Thanks for backing.
can't wait
I'm glad we figured out your audio problem.
Thanks for
and then-
sticking with us on
Yeah.
the stream here.
So fantastic.
like one?
Yeah, man, it's
We're
rad.
gonna, let's just get more people in here.
Why
Whatever.
not?
Like,
Yeah.
oh, would you like one? You're too tiny.
Hey,
Come on, you and me.
I have to turn these off, right?
Drink.
Yeah!
hey there.
Welcome to the back house.
Welcome to the back house!
This is way telling me I can't tell the difference.
Did you say
So, just a quick question. Two questions.
Two
One of them is
questions.
pretty- So, the first one that's kind of serious. How about some political intrigue? Have you guys think of something about that? Doing something like that in the game?
Political intrigue.
Intrigue.
Congratulations.
John has the best answer for the political intrigue
When are you guys
question.
married?
He's talked about it.
We've talked about it. We have. My kind of answer to it is that like I really like the Game of Thrones influence, and I think that holy crap, we can't take any more calls. This is crazy.
This is your second one, right?
What?
This is your second
Okay.
Oh, here's John.
This marriage.
Okay.
Oh, it's your first
Hey,
one? Oh.
that's perfect
Might be
timing.
in
That one doesn't work.
No.
So excellent.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
Politi-
cheers.
political-
It's like a
Cheers.
thing.
Political intrigue.
He's
is the
asking about the
question.
political intrigue question,
Political
and I feel like
intrigue.
you have the best answer for this. So I'm just gonna let you handle it.
So I'm a big fan of the game King of Dragon Pass, and they have this really cool event system where things kind of pop up as you progress the timeline. And a lot of times your choices aren't. The choices that you have are kind of multiple choice, and they impact stuff that happens in the game, but they're not actually like, in the strategy tactical layer. So I think that might be a really cool way of doing some of that political intrigue, getting some of the Game of Thrones style drama into the game without it having to be super huge system.
It's super mic'd right now.
I'm now
So
That
Mike,
sounds
so
awesome.
Mike.
heavy mic'd.
That sounds
I'm
awesome.
excited about that.
Yeah,
kind of
I
stuff.
love the idea of those like interstitial things that like
Yes.
are not super literally
So amazing.
represented visually, but like add that additional flavor.
Yep.
And yeah, I'm super big fan of that stuff.
Yeah, sure. Second question, this one's pretty dumb. Have you guys figured out if you're gonna use the term "sir" with an I or with an E?
Oh, sir, or sir?
Sir.
Oh, sir with an I or an E? Is that like a Game of Thrones thing? Because they use
Yeah.
sir with an E.
I think
I
you'd have to
believe
use the
it's
regular
We'll probably use an
uh,
I. We'll probably use an I.
We might not have those titles actually because we were talking about
Lord
too
only.
like Lord and Lady, but you don't when you think of
Yes.
like, we don't want to put anybody
Having
in
it
the
be
lady
more-
box
having
because
it
they're
be
going to
more
kick some
gender
ass.
neutral is
Yeah.
really awesome. So like we could just call everybody a lord.
Yeah,
or we could
I think
come up with a
ladies
different
can be
title
lords.
for
Sure.
everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just all lords.
Like a
So we need to
lordly lady.
take the name take the Lord name back. That sounds
Well,
wrong.
yeah, well then, I mean, you also have just the lords of this manor rather than
Right.
like the lord and lady of this manor, and I think that's super awesome. Like, it's more inclusive. It's more, I don't know, it's cool because we're writing the rules for this fantasy thing. Actually, there was a
come up with
thing
their
I've been
own
meaning to tell you
names
about
for
this. I was listening to Idle Thumbs, and you were actually talking about this particular issue, and I love that you were like, look. You're making a fantasy game. Like, it's a fantasy game. You get to pick the parts that you think
That
are
diverge from
awesome.
reality.
Yeah, that diverge from reality. So even though it's kind of feudal medieval, you don't have to be like, oh yeah, only men can be in
Yeah.
charge, and
'Cause
it's
you're
the
already
first
saying-
only the first son can do that. It's like
Magic is
make
already in here.
Yeah, it's like
Wizards are in here.
When you
Demons are
make
in
those
here.
decisions, you're
You
like,
can say whatever you
but
want.
then there's a dragon next to the guy
Yeah.
who's like only the first son may inherit the
Yeah.
castle.
Come
but
on
then
now.
he's riding the dragon, and
Come
you're like,
on
this
now.
doesn't make any sense anyway. We might as well make the world more idyllic and more awesome
Yeah.
while we're at it.
Sure.
Why not? So yeah.
That makes a lot of sense, sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
man.
Okay.
Also, Derek Brand. That guy's awesome.
He is
That guy's
awesome.
Jesus.
He is
Derek Brand is
amazing. Derek
incredible.
Brand.
He's a fucking wizard.
Yes.
I'm sorry
he's a
for
wizard.
curse.
Definitely a wizard.
He's a
Yes.
crazy wizard.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's amazing.
Also,
And we love him. Thank you so much. Thanks so much for backing.
Thanks for backing.
Okay, I think we're
gotta go.
I think we're shutting this guy down now.
We gotta go.
I think
Thanks
we're shutting
everyone
it
for
down.
backing. Thanks for joining us on the stream.
Thank you
We're gonna
so
do
much.
more of these every 2 weeks on the $1 Million Team stream.
$1 Million Team stream.
They won't be this
Yes.
ridiculous probably, but
No, I
they
mean,
will
so,
be
occasionally.
awesome.
Who
some of them
knows?
maybe they will be. Who knows?
I might wear a suit to all of them.
Yeah.
Who knows? Oh, we want to say one thing. MassiveChalice.com. That right now is redirecting to our PayPal backing.
Not quite yet. I
Not
don't
quite
think.
yet.
But
We're
Massive
working on
Chalice,
it.
MassiveChalice.com/back.
/back.
If you couldn't do Kickstarter, you need to do PayPal. You can go there and do it.
And that's going to be up in some capacity for Slacker backers now that our Kickstarter is over.
We're still figuring that out.
We'll
Exactly,
figure it out,
yeah.
and it'll be up there. You can increase your pledge that way if you want, like all sorts of things. And stay tuned to all of our stuff for more things as we talk about Massive Chalice. That's pretty good
Yeah.
sign off,
That
right?
was a good sentence. That was words
Yeah,
that made
I
sense.
mean, that kind of makes sense. But seriously, thanks for the support.
Also,
Again,
get involved in the Double Fine forums. I put a link
Yes,
for that on the main
definitely.
Kickstarter page. So
There's
if
been
you haven't signed up,
amazing ideas have come in.
great
there.
threads
Great
from the
discussion.
community.
and we're
Yeah.
excited about getting. We haven't had as much time as we wanted to dig through that stuff the past couple weeks.
But now we're gonna get to it.
It'll kind of
stoked
settle
about
out a
getting to
bit when we're in development, and I think it'll be a more of an
Yeah.
even process.
We'll have to break some stuff out too to kind of like create
Yeah.
little niches for neat things.
So cheers to you, backers. Thank you.
Cheers to you.
Cheers to you guys. I'm gonna shut this off.
Dry.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're awesome.
See you soon.